Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to SK Academy of Mathematics. Today we are going to learn how to prove the relation between beta and gamma function. One of the most repeatedly asked question in the VTU main examination in each and every year. What the point? Let us learn. First, let us define each and every term. Solution. Or before we need to put relationship, right? Let us write proof. Okay. Then first given by the definition of beta and gamma function. That is, first let us define beta of m comma n. Beta of m comma n is defined with respect to 0 to pi by 2 sine 2m minus 1 theta cos 2n minus 1 theta d theta. This is the definition of beta of m comma n. Now let us represent this as, okay, 2. So we have 2. Okay, you need to represent 2. Let us represent this as equation number 1. Next we have gamma, that is gamma of m, which is equal to 2 into integral 0 to infinity e to the power of minus y square y to the power of 2 m minus 1 dy. Consider it as equation number 2. Consider this as equation number 2. Next, gamma of n. Gamma of n is defined with respect to 2 into 0 to infinity e to the power of minus x square into x to the power of 2n minus 1 dx. This will be our equation number 3. Next, the standard representation of gamma of m plus n. This all by the definition itself. Just in place of m and n, we are going to replace m plus n. So what we are going to do? Just we are going to substitute 2 into integral 0 to infinity e to the power of, let us represent m, minus y square y to the power of 2m minus 1 dy plus e to the power of minus x square x to the power of 2n minus 1 dx. Just we need to add these two terms, okay, but see, only you are not supposed to add these two. Just we are going to, in place of replace m plus n, so we have taken two terms, that you can represent it as gamma of m plus n, which is equal to 2 into 0 to infinity e to the power of, see, bases are same, powers can be added, that is minus x square plus y square. Similarly, x plus y into 2 into m plus n minus 1 into dx plus dy. This, if you change with respect to polar, gamma of m plus n, which is equal to 2 into 0 to infinity e to the power of minus r square r to the power of 2 m plus n minus 1 into dr. Okay, done. This I can represent it as equation number 4. Now the last, see, we have simplified every term. Beta of m comma n we have, gamma of m, gamma of n we have, gamma of n plus n also we have, but we need to substitute gamma of m into n. That is gamma of m into gamma of n. That means I need to multiply these two. 2 2s are 4 into 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity. Next we have, see, again, if the bases are same, powers can be added. Since I need to multiply, okay, just I can add the terms, that is, since multiplication, e to the power of minus of x square plus y square. Next again x plus y into 2. Okay, if I multiply also will I get same? Okay, if I don't multiply, okay, I will get same. Okay, since I am multiplying, I can represent these two, and x to the power of 2n minus 1 and y to the power of 2m minus 1 remains same. into dx into dy. Got the point? Yes, this we call it as equation number 5. See, here we are going to see, just since I am going to multiply, since the bases are same, I can add the powers same, but here we have added, so we have taken, but here we can't multiply these two and represent the common, so we have taken it as separate itself. Now we are going to change the RHS part into polar form. Polar form. To change RHS into polar form, what we are supposed to take? We are supposed to consider x equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta, comma, next dx into dy, which is equal to r dr d theta. Next, r changes to 0 to infinity. R represent radius and theta represent angle 0 to pi by 2. Now let us represent in place of fifth equation. Substitute in equation number 5. If I substitute in equation number 5, gamma of m into gamma of n, which is equal to 4 into 1 will be changed with respect to radius 0 to infinity and theta 0 to pi by 2. Now in place of e to the power of, see, in place of x square plus y square, if I substitute, see, x square plus y square, that is r square into cos square theta plus r square into sin square theta, which is equal to r square cos square theta plus sin square theta. If I take common, cos square theta plus sin square theta 1, that is x square plus y square can be written as minus r square. Next, I need to simplify this, that is in place of x I need to substitute r cos theta whole to the power of 2n minus 1. Next, r sin theta whole to the power of 2m minus m minus 1. Now dx dy I need to replace with respect to r dr d theta. Now gamma of m into gamma of n, which is equal to 4 into r equal to 0 to infinity, theta equal to 0 to pi by 2, e to the power of minus r square. Now I am splitting r and cos theta. Theta and radius I am going to split. That is r to the power of 2n minus 1 cos 2n minus 1 theta into, okay, if you need you can use the brackets, r to the power of 2m minus 1 into sin 2m minus 1 theta r dr d theta. Now if you check r terms, I need to take r as constant terms, okay, that is gamma of m into gamma of n, which is equal to 4 into r equal to 0 to infinity, theta varies from 0 to pi by 2, e to the power of minus r square. See, if the denominators are same, when it is multiple, if the bases are same, powers can be added. So what I am going to do, r to the power of 2n minus 1 plus 2m minus 1, if there is nothing means the power will be 1, okay. So plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, cos 2n minus 1 theta into sin 2m minus 1 d theta dr d theta. Then now gamma of m into gamma of n, which is equal to 4 into r varies from 0 to infinity, theta varies from 0 to pi by 2, e to the power of minus r square, and r to the power of some values which can be written as r to the power of 2 into m plus n minus 1. M plus n minus 1 into cos 2n minus 1 theta sin 2m minus 1 theta dr d theta. Now what we are going to do, we are going to separate the terms with respect to radius. First we are going to split the terms with respect to integral radius and r term, and next we are going to split with respect to theta terms. Okay, let it be have some difference. Gamma of m into gamma of n, which is equal to, now I am going to split to half. 2, see 4 can be divided into 2. Integral 2 r varies from 0 to infinity e to the power of minus r square r to the power of 2 m plus n minus 1 into dr. Okay, done. This is the first term, and the next we can represent it as theta. Theta varies from 0 to pi by 2, where what are the remaining theta part? Cos 2n minus 1 theta, sin 2m minus 1 theta d theta. Okay, gamma of m into gamma of n. See this 2 into, see if take 2 into e power of minus r equal to 0 to infinity e to the power of minus r square r 2m plus n minus 1 dr can be written as equation number 4, that is gamma of m plus n into theta varies from 0 to pi by 2 cos 2n minus 1 theta into sin 2m minus 1 d theta can be written as the beta of m comma n. See 2, okay, I have not written 2, see here 2 into 2 4, again 2 integral, if you multiply these two again you need to get this, so I have written 2, 2 2s are 4, okay, 2, see 2 into theta varies from 0 to pi by 2 cos 2n minus 1 sin 2m minus 1 d theta. This you can write it as beta of m comma n. If you substitute beta of m comma n, which is equal to, we have gamma of m into gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. One of the most important repeatedly asked question in each and every VTU main examination. Got the point? I hope you have understood how to find the relation between beta and gamma function. Let us take a recap. First, we are supposed to define beta gamma definition, where beta of m comma n is defined with respect to 2 into integral 0 to pi by 2 sin cos theta. Next, gamma of m, gamma of n, and gamma of m plus n and gamma of n plus n should be simplified with respect to polar part. After representing polar, you need to consider gamma of m into n. You need to multiply equation 2 and 3, then you get this equation number 5. Considering this equation 5, you are supposed to change RHS part from Cartesian to polar coordinate. To convert Cartesian to polar coordinate, we need x as r cos theta, y as r sin theta, dx dy as r dr d theta. Change the angle, radius and theta. Substitute in equation number 5. Split the terms step by step. Consider the radius part. Another one, consider the radius term in one side and angle theta term in the another side. Represent gamma of m plus n as r and beta of m comma n as this step. If you simplify, you get the relation between beta and gamma function. This is how you are supposed to prove the relation between beta and gamma function. I hope you have understood this step-by-step procedure to write it in the main examination. I hope you have understood each and every step. For more videos, please do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.